Okay, welcome back. Um, so this episode we want to try and get that ME system done, right? Um, I did a few things off camera, to kind of prepare for it. For the most part. So all I did was I did a little bit of Ars Nouveau, to be able to craft Silk Touch books right here. Um, so I could get Silk Touch Annihilation Planes here, so I can farm the Amethyst clusters. So we're gonna set this up here. I left a bunch of signs for myself, so I remembered because it's been a bit. So we're going to use Theurgy for some early game ancient debris processing for the bank storage. Um, and then yeah, I got this. And the sugarcane for mercury. So I collected everything off camera. Um, Obviously, if you're playing along, use Emmy to find recipes and whatnot. Emmy is your best friend in this. Let me make more chests and make even more of a chest monster, so I can clear my inventory, so it's not too confusing. Can I do something like this here? And let's just dump a bunch of stuff in. I found an infinity ham as well. That little what's it called? The village thingy up here. I think it was in one of these houses. I think it was this house that I found. Oh no, it was underneath this house that I found it. It was a loot chest. Really lucky, but I don't fully understand how to work these. Relics is super cool though. I mean, look at this. But I think I just have to like eat it or something, and it'll level up. Let's see. Yum yum yum. Let's see. Yeah, so it's gaining XP. We'll have to just use that for a bit, and it slowly regenerates over time. So let's take this. So let's grab these. We need these. Let's just have this. And we've got these. Okay, let's just grab them all here. Am I missing something? I'm not sure. I think the liquefaction needs a brazier or whatever underneath it. I do just want to get it done with. Okay. So if I take water, which I have some, but I want to use a new bucket. Let's see. So if I go and grab some water and I chuck it in here. Oh, that was quick. Oh no. Here we are. Will that work now? Oh, yes it does. And that's slowly going. Very, very, very slowly. And so I also have these item inserters and extractors, so we'll have to figure out that. One of these, one of these, one of these, one of these, and these. And that should create the mineral stuff. Yes. And then the mercury distiller here. So let's do this and a mercury distiller. And then we're going to grab some more coal and just a little bit of this. And chuck that in. And that should create mercury shards. Okay, so that's everything. Here we are. Top of that. Bam. And then we have a mercury vessel. And did I not make the others? I did not make the others. What? Oh, it's because I couldn't. So there's that one, which will place that there. Just do that. Throw the salts in there. Mercury we'll chuck in here. So we have all of these. Now we're gonna chuck coal in here. And then probably. that, and then the sulfur vessel goes here, and the salt vessel goes here. Oh, there it is. Come on. Yes. Okay, here we are. So we're starting making that netherite. So I'm gonna do this for the rest of the netherite, for the rest of the ancient debris, and then I'll go back to you on finishing the rest, really, because we need to get all this processed. So I will be right back. Okay, and finally, as promised, I set that up back there while I was waiting, and I just have these last bits to do. All the netherite, all the bangs. Just gotta craft them up. And there we go. That is 32 bank 7s, 32 bank docks, 32 storage buses, the 32 smart cables for it, and the 2 Flux ME dense smart cables to put up top to connect them all up. So let's hook this up real quick and take this and drag it over there so we get it. Let's do it real quick. Okay, let's do this. Let's get up here. And so the plan is that we'll do this. Oh shit, I need anchors. Okay, so gotta place the anchors down so they don't connect up. We want everything going through the center part right here. So the idea is we'll do something like this, and bam. Here is the giant tower of banks. Well, empty banks right now. So what I gotta do is I gotta do this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We got 8 on each. Bam, 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 bam. That's all that. And I am now stuck. Why did I even need this in the first place? They literally just connect to the... Okay. Me no thinky, because thinking is, I don't know, for nerds. And I'm obviously not one of those. Crap, stay away from me, zombie. Okay, now the annoying part. I have to set all of these to pick up all, to allow them to accept items, or else they just won't. Let's see. Okay, let's get this done. And that's the last one. Bam. I mean, that's our storage system done, really. It's just a bunch of banks all hooked up to one system. So let's go use one of these wrenches around here and... Or is it? This one. That works. Grab that. And, I don't have another. Oh, I do have more. I'm blind. Temporary. Very temporary. But... There. Yeah, that's everything. So we'll just store everything in there. So I'm gonna start moving all these stuff over, and I will catch you guys all when I'm done with that. And bam, that's everything. That's all of our storage just dumped in there. As you can see, this one's full. It just starts filling stuff up. But I mean, you gotta keep in mind that each of these holds, what is it, 108 different items and a billion of each. So the only times, so we've got what, 3,000, or no, 100 times 32 is, yeah, 3,200-ish items or so we have to go through before we need more storage, which is an easy fix, because by that time, well, you can practically automate these. So this is gonna keep us stocked on, well, storage for a long time. And the only thing we'll have to do here and there is go through it and take out stuff like, you know, like tools and armor, stuff that doesn't stack, that easily has different NBT data that won't properly stack. We'll just have to take those out, and you know, we'll dump them. Despite that, that's that really. It's beautiful. It's just about all. And that also means that for things like this, we can quickly grab it and upgrade it all the way. We're gonna combine them. Oh, a little bit of lag. 21 million. That's how much we got here, and it's gonna not go. Okay. We don't need this no more. Go away. Go away. Go away. Go away. We don't need you no more. Have them all go in there. This time is now we can safely expand, and we can just store everything. There's not too many things we can do with sugarcane, with this much especially. Paper, I guess sugar, we could do not much with sugar. Sugar solution for modern industrialization when we get there. There's really not too much more. There's really not. At least nothing to automate that's really worth it. And would need 21 million sugarcane. Well, we'll definitely use it for biofuel, so we can automate dirt for building. We can make mossy stuff for building. Slime balls we can automate this way as well, which is also very awesome. Pods that we can get. We got plenty of that. So, we'll figure it out. It's just fun to have a lot, because why not? Big numbers are fun. So, let's see. What do we want to do next? Right. So, what we want are the pattern providers. Do I get into the extended stuff already? No, I'm too lazy. Let's just do regular. And molecular assemblers. How do you make the extended ones? I mean, we totally could. No, let's get a basic stuff. I also heard something about a quantum computer, like a crafting matrix. Oh, here we are. The assembler matrix. Let's see. It's a multi-block structure. It's a combination of a molecular assembler and a pattern provider. Can run a lot of crafting jobs at the same time with enough processing units and channels. Rectangular prism, blah blah. Huh. And just throw in patterns. How expensive are these? They're not at all. Let's just do this. Oh, they're so cheap. How do I make this? Oh, we could totally make this. Pattern core, craft core, speed core. So we can speed it up with these. More crafting recipes with these, possibly. Does it say what they do? Oh, here. The pattern one only takes patterns from its pattern core. Each pattern core provides 36 patterns. Okay. The craft core can run 8 jobs at once. And the speed is like acceleration cards. 5 speed cores will do full speed. Okay. That's our next plan, I guess, actually. So, I'll have to get that. We have... How do we make these? That's super cheap. We have an extra reaction chamber over there. We got a lot of intro stuff. Lapis, gold, water. We have all of that. And we've got this extra thing over here doing nothing. This one bugs. I'm going to have to remake this a little bit. Fix it. Do better. Somebody showed me a more efficient design, so that's exactly what I'm going to do later on. And then I placed this over here temporarily, But I'm thinking that I might give up on the outside buildings because well, suck at like actual buildings. But I'm really good with like nature caves type builds. So I think I'm going to do that, where I'll get like a natural-ish looking cave structure by just vein mining out a bunch of space. And then I'll decorate it. And I'll probably do that. And then I'll slot this underground. And this will probably stay above ground for the most part. Because, I don't know. I don't feel like bringing it downstairs. I don't even feel like moving it. And then obviously I'll bring this downstairs. That'll go downstairs in a wall. This will be moved. And this will either go downstairs or stay upstairs on the surface, alongside some proper foundation for it and a better power gen. So let's get started. Okay, so I forgot to record again. I will explain everything I've done though, so no one's left out and everyone knows what's going on. I got into ours a little bit so I could build easier, but it didn't go too well, so now I'm really only using a night vision spell. Night vision. This one uses self, conjure mage light. So normally if you did touch, it would make a block for light, but in this case it will give you night vision, and then you amplify it and a bunch of time. Alright, awesome. I made an enchanting table because I wanted silk touch, or no, I wanted capturing to get a spawn egg, but I have been unsuccessful so far. Moved everything in there. I set up a small mob farm down here using just a bunch of random things I found, and I upgraded them partially. So we're just getting a bunch of random stuff here. And a little bit of XP for us. As you can see, flight from these here. So it's literally just taking source and putting it into this ritual brazier, and that's what's giving it that. Is it running out of source? What's going on here? I don't know what's going on. I mean, it seems like it's got it. That's full. So why is it not? Oh, did I? No. There we are. Okay, we're good. So that I made links for my ore stuff, sugarcane, and the finishing to hook up to the system. So we have that, and I'll also just put together this quick little assembler matrix. This is all it is: assembler matrix frames, walls, and then in the center, all I have are 2 speed cores, 1 craft core, and 1 pattern core. Okay, and then over here, I decided to actually move everything underground. So I'm slowly making this. This is very, very rough right now. So let me add that. Look at that. Bam. It looks really bad. It will look good. I pretty much used the digital miner to dig out a big area first, and then I used dynamite. As you saw, what I had auto crafting, to kind of roughen it up, and so I gotta drain it and go around and replace it, smooth it out first, replace it with cobblestone, add some mossy cobble, and whatnot, and bring this down here. So hopefully I get that done soon. And I'll end up moving everything downstairs into a nice little underground thing, but not yet because that is very far from done. Other than that, I've also gotten into the mining dimension, and I am stuck. Home mining dim. Where I kind of am just... Let's see. There we are. I'm just doing... And also I am mining out in here where I just needed the cobblestone. So I just did that. And so there's a lot of ores, and it really starts to show how much ores is around here. And I'm gonna... Oh, I didn't. So yeah, just starts to show how many ores are around here. I didn't know what this was, so it's left behind, but... Yeah. Well, some things didn't get taken out. Granite should have been gone as well. But that's okay. So, this is all of that. Oh. So, I'm still working on a few things. I had to increase this a little bit more, so this is going a little faster now. I need to increase the amount of these here, these agronomic source links, so you can get some more source going. And then I need to set up a tree farm using them. I need to automate these all here, which means first I actually need to automate the inscribers, so we can get those going. And then I need to automate these here, by first automating the inscribers, so I can get the processes, and that will help me automate these here. I already have plenty of the quartz crystals, the flux crystals, and the intro crystals, and regular quartz I should have plenty of as well, right here. So we should be set up to make as much as we need. So it's just a matter of time setting it up. And then I had, since I am not using this top row for Agent of Rain anymore, I added on the crushing factory that was down here. And so it's set up actually right now to use cobblestone. So the cobblestone gets crushed into gravel, gravel gets enriched into flint, and then the flint gets crushed into gunpowder. So we've got a lot of that. So I'm using it for TNT, and then the dynamite should have like 100 right here. Yeah, right here. So I'm using this right here. So it helps me kind of like, you know, shape it a bit. Whatnot. Doesn't do any damage to these guys, but that's fine. Okay, I'm gonna keep working and try and get some more stuff done. I think what I want to do, one of the first things I want to do down there actually, before it's even done, is I want to set up a proper mob farm and actually go out and try and get more, actually try and get some things, purely because I want to be able to get, first of all, a lot of XP, but I want to get more blaze rods and properly set up probably a string, so we get a bunch of wool, and also bones for bone meal, and then enderman, so I can get enderman stuff. So if I like kill this right now, I'm gonna try and kill these guys. I don't know how easy they're gonna die, but hopefully I can get a maybe I can get some sort of a thing out of here. Oh, we got a spider spawn egg. That's what I like to see. So, I'm gonna keep doing this. I'll go until I have... I'll show you setting up the... Oh. I'll show you setting up the mob farm, because that's going to be important to set up. And I can't get back in there. Oh, slash back. I've got slash back. No, 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 no. Let's go retrieve this. Hey, okay, so as I'm placing these down to expand this sugarcane farm, so we can start collecting source, because I want to make a Ars Nouveau based tree farm. I'll give you an update on all that I've done with the base, really. The main thing is just over here. I started digging it out and designing, and so I'm starting to smooth it out, because when you just use TNT or dynamite, you get these really rough things here. So I'm slowly smoothing it out by hand, and then I've got this house or tavern that I'm building that a friend made a few years ago, and so I'm throwing it in here. It's gonna be a little iffy. This part is gonna be kind of in the wall, but I'm gonna make it work. And I'm gonna start decorating. So as you see, I already started putting the grass blocks on the floor, and sadly it's a weird color because of the biome. If I can figure out a way to change that, I definitely will. Legitimately, that is. But for the time being, I'm gonna finish this, cover the rest with grass, and start decorating. Right here, there's a little lower part here, and this here is supposed to be like a river, and then I'll have like a little fountain or water thing coming from over here, maybe even up here because there's already a cave. And so that's the idea, and then I gotta cover this up because the TNT kind of blew a few holes in the roof up here. I had to patch them up. So that's what I'm doing so far. The majority of this Let's Play isn't necessarily to make like the perfect Let's Play, but more so to just record my playthrough and let people learn as I slowly do all the crazy crap that I do. The point of this Let's Play isn't necessarily to be perfect, but to educate on some of the specific things I do and how I do them. There's obviously tutorials out there for a lot of these mods, but my setups and the way I do it and my thought process and the builds I do is what I want to kind of put out there for you guys. So that's the majority of it, and I hope that you guys still do enjoy or stick around with me as I'm progressing and doing what I can, the best I can. So I'm gonna continue with this over here by making a bunch of storage buses, and I'll bring you back when I'm done with this, when I need to start placing down all these agronomic source links and source jars and slowly start hooking them all up together so I can start getting a tree farm going. So I'll be back.